Your spooky game is starting to take shape, but you'll need to add more code blocks to get things working. The following code lets the player take control of the witch. We're going to go to variables, and you need to make 3 variables. Score, so I'm going to make a variable called score. It's for all sprites. I'm going to make another variable called lives. It is for all sprites. And I'm going to make another variable called game speed for all sprites. You want the score and the lives to show. You can uncheck the game speed. So now let's take a look at the code. We're going to make this on the witch. So once again, we need an event. I'm using the green flag as clicked. If you picked some other event to start all your activities, use the same as well. Let's go to variables. We want to set a few things. We want to set the game speed to 1. We want to set the score. So I'll take the set, and remember, it doesn't say score, but I have that triangle, which means there's a menu. I want to set the score to 2, and I want to set lives to 3. So I need the set one again. Go to the arrow for the menu, pick lives, and set the lives to 3. We want to make the witch smaller, so we're going to find set size, and we're going to make that 35%. So the witch will be smaller. And we want the witch to start right in the middle of our coordinate plane. So we are going to have the witch go to coordinate x, 0, and y, 0, because that will take the witch right into the center. And we want to make sure she is showing. So we will go to looks, and we will pick show. This section set up the game speed and the witch sprite. Now, let's add some more. So this is the setup. Now we want to control the witch and what she's going to do throughout the game. So we need the forever because we want her to constantly be doing this. So we need a couple if-thens. So our first move is going to be how fast the witch is going to turn and in what direction. So we're going to go to sensing, and we need to find the key that is pressed. So we're going to say if the left arrow is pressed. What do we want our witch to do? We want her to turn. So we'll go to motion, and we want her to turn to the left. So I make sure I'm taking the arrow that is turning to the left. So I'm going to have the arrow turn. And what we want it to turn is controlled by the game speed. So what I need to do instead of the 15 degrees is I need to go to the operators and grab my equal to operator. So I'm going to notice this time it's a circle. So here's my operator that is in more of like an oval. This is not going to fit. So when I go to operators, I need one that's in an oval because this is an oval shape, and I need the equal one. So I'm going to make sure I put that inside. And this forever button, it controls the loop, and it continues to check on the arrow keys that this is going to spin the witch. So we're saying when the left arrow key is pressed, we want it to turn left at a certain amount of degrees. So we're going to say the game speed is equal to, and we want to make this 2. Now we need another if control loop for going to the right. So we're basically mimicking a similar thing. If, and then we're going to go to sensing, a key is pressed. And what is the key? The key is the right arrow. We want it to turn, and this way the opposite direction, turning to the right. We need to go to the operator and find the equal to For the arithmetic operations, we want to go back to variables and pick game speed and also make this a 2. This controls your pace of the game. The variable game speed controls the overall pace. For now, we're going to set it at 1, and later we'll find out how to increase it as the score rises, speeding up the game. So if we give a click, he's now smaller, and my witch is turning to the left and turning to the right. So that is how I control the witch.